Hey guys, so we're doing a Pisces and Aquarius relationship reading, and I've already felt into the energy a little bit, shuffling the decks. So we have Pisces side, we have Aquarius side, and then we're going to do the energy in between. We'll start with the energy in between, but just talking about the energies. So when I was shuffling the Pisces deck, I just felt really nervous, just kind of looking. It felt like you were looking at Aquarius and just being like, do you like me? Like, how do you even feel? Like, very unsure. And with Aquarius, honestly, it felt like very happy and just like they were excited to do things for you to make you feel special. Like, I don't know if they're like, I saw them like maybe cleaning for you or maybe like cooking. I'm hearing your favorite meals, doing something special along those type of lines, like more of an acts of service versus like what is this words of affirmation type of thing. So maybe they're like a shower and you're like more of an expresser. Okay, Aquarius is a shower and Pisces is more expressive, and like it's kind of like just the initial reading of the energy before I even get the cards out, it just kind of feels like, okay, there's something here, but it feels like it's like a miscommunication issue more than anything else. Like Pisces just needs to hear it, and Aquarius is trying to show it. And you know, Pisces, you should appreciate the things Aquarius shows, and maybe Aquarius, like Pisces, you should tell them what you need, and Aquarius, like, try to express it a little bit. That's not to say don't do the things, because I'm sure there's a certain joy in doing something, because it really felt like exciting to do something special for you, Pisces. So, whenever they do something like this for you, like, realize that that's how they're showing you, and that may be more comfortable for them. So, you know, it's just kind of like you guys may need to talk about it just initially with the energy I'm feeling in this, but I'm going to actually draw cards for this situation. So let me get the energy in between. Okay, I'm not going to lie, like these cards to me just kind of feel like they're backing up what I said. With the energies that's just kind of going in between. So we have the Star, which is an Aquarius card. We have the Five of Wands. In case I have to say signs, like I don't know that they'd be relevant, but we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. You guys may have it in your chart. This may just be about the message. We have Page of Coins or Pentacles. We have Page of Wands. We have the King of Cups, which that's a Pisces card, and we have the Sun, which is a Leo card. So, of course, the in case you guys are all like, oh no, not Sagittarius and Leo, what's going on? I mean, that could represent like a timing type of thing. Like this could be relatively new relationship, like Leo season, or something could have happened in Leo season, or like you guys could have started talking in Sagittarius season. I don't know. That doesn't have to be what the case is. I was just throwing out that it could be timing instead of people involved. But what I'm really saying here is just kind of what I was talking about before. Just being like, okay, you both are working towards this, but it just kind of feels like there's a lot of tension, and like it's kind of like one step forward, two steps back, because like I said, one's more of a maybe a gift or likes to show love instead, and one kind of wants more of like the passionate romantic moments. And you know, if Aquarius is more of the acts of service or gifts type of person, Pisces, they may need that a little from you as well, just like you kind of need more of the expressive thing. So I feel like this is talking about like maybe a need for compromise, a need for balance in this relationship right now. Because I think you both genuinely want to make each other happy. It's just trying to understand each other without like letting your own biases get in the way. And I think at least one of you or both is trying right now, but it's also very it's a struggle for one reason or another. probably just because of a lot of tension, and may just end up in a lot of arguments, like because of the whole like different styles of love here and not completely understanding that right now. It's just kind of what I'm getting. So since this was kind of a repeat, hopefully we'll get a little more from the Pisces. We're going to go ahead and get straight into that. So you have the Queen of Blades. I guess I can show the face. Nine of Blades, the Magician, the Nine of Bones, and the Two of Cups, Pisces. So on the Pisces end, I just see this like you're really wanting this to work together and you're really wanting to work in harmony, but you also kind of have like okay, is this working? Like, I'm getting kind of tired. Like, what is this? Like, I'll cut you off. I don't want to, but I will. What is this? Because, like, I had an idea of where this was going, and it doesn't really feel like it's going there. But with this nine I almost said swords, but blades in this deck, and like the previous parts of this reading, the Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety, of restless sleep, of not being able to sleep at night, just really kind of panicky type of energy. So I have to say, do you completely understand the situation, or is there a lot of fears and anxiety going on in your head because of what you perceive? Like, is this real, or are you actually like making up these problems? You know what I mean? And I'm saying this, and I'm not trying to be like it's all in your head. I would say it's something to consider, though, especially looking at where this reading has been so far. It just really feels like you feel like you're lacking because of the lack of expression of love, and like that over the top hopeless romantic, like they're not like just pouring it on like super strong type of thing, whereas the Aquarius seems like they're doing things for you and that's how they're showing you. That's really where it is so far. So with that Nine of Blades, I am kind of drawn to that part where it's like, okay, so I get it. You want what you want and you want this harmonious relationship, but be honest with yourself. And this may just need to be a conversation to have with Aquarius. How much of this is your own like anxiety making things up in your head, you know? And not that this, again, not that this situation, not that it can't be real, not that Aquarius can't be misleading you. It's just kind of where this reading seems to go. And of course, I forgot to say this earlier, but this is a general reading. So some things may resonate, no things may resonate, all things may resonate. Anyway, so I think we're going to go ahead and get advice for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, so with the Five of Swords, the Temperance card, the Ten of Swords, covered up Jody's face, so the Temperance, the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of, well, this is pentagrams in this deck. I think this just, what I really see here is the need for you to get grounded before making any decisions, to compromise, to understand the other viewpoint, because right now it feels like you're just really trying to win the arguments, win, and you're like, and I feel like it's out of the necessity to be seen, to be heard, like you're trying to win. And when you're trying to win like this, it's like you may end up losing. You know, you may end up losing because you're constantly fighting. So I feel like this is asking, okay, are you actually happy here? Like, you're here for a reason, right? Like, what is fair in this situation? Like, are they actually putting in effort? Can you appreciate their effort? And if you have this conversation where you talk about your needs, they talk about their needs, can you do things for them that you may not be meeting? And can they do things for you that they're not meeting? Because, like I said, like, this whole thing has just felt like it was like one person really wants more, like, of one thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be the expressive, over the top romantic thing, but that's kind of what it feels like. And the other person is more of a shower, like, I'll do things for you or I'll get you things type of thing. So it's just like appreciating each other and maybe trying to reach out into those other areas where the other person is more appreciating or wants, or, where your needs are. That's what I'm trying to say. So I feel like this needs to be a discussion with compromise and understanding, instead of like a debate and an argument, and see who wins, basically. So we're going to get into the Aquarius side. Okay, so going into Aquarius, I feel like whenever it comes to, like, if you need a helping hand, if you think about it, they've always been out there to like help you whenever you needed it. Whenever you need it, they're there for you. You, like, if you need money, if you need support, if whatever you need, I think if you thought about it, Aquarius is always there. They're very giving in that kind of regard. We have the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like they may appear very independent and they may be okay. They know how to support themselves, but they also don't want this to end. They also, because then we kind of go into, okay, the Two of Cups and Ten of Cups here. Like, they're independent and they don't want it to end, and they're kind of wondering, okay, what do I need to do here? Because there is a lot of emotional fulfillment here in this relationship, in this partnership here. And it's just, this made me laugh because we have the Page of Cups. So bringing you like the emotional messages and everything. The pages can be a little immature as well. And I laughed so hard when the Five of Wands came out to clarify that, because it's just like, okay, they trip over themselves all the time, not really knowing how to express themselves, not really. It's exactly what I've been saying into the initial reading. Like, these cards are just clarifying the energy I felt, just backing up what I said. So, with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I feel like that's again just saying, like, there's so many things that they could say. And it kind of gets to the point of like analysis paralysis, and they're just easier at thinking and acting and saying things in a logical manner. Like, they feel the feelings, they're very happy. It's just, how do you express those things? Like, maybe they're just a little shy. Maybe it kind of backlashed on them in the past. Like, I'm kind of getting that feeling where maybe someone just kind of rejected how they wanted to express their love. So then they're just like, okay, I'm just going to do things. It's a lot less embarrassing that way. Someone may have just hurt their pride in the past and really upset them. Oh, well, I guess I am talking to Aquarius, so this could have been you. And I'm like, that could have been like an earth sign or a Libra, seeing that there, possibly a water sign. But that's kind of what I'm seeing for the Aquarius sign. I think I took the approach of reassuring Pisces on this end, but Aquarius, hopefully that makes sense to you and how you're feeling, and you just kind of being like, I don't know the words to say, but you've always been there to help, and you do have these strong emotions to this person. It's just, typical Aquarius things. It's easier to think logically and all these things than express emotions. But let's go ahead and get into the advice for Aquarius. So, Aquarius, just to give you some ideas, I feel like the advice is just okay, just try. Try to express a little bit. Not expecting you to like break open the whole dam um, or anything, but it's kind of like when I was talking to Pisces, like it seemed like you had more of an active service thing, so maybe they should try active service a little more. And they seem to want the expressive type of thing. So if this is really lining up, like try to express a little bit. And I feel like these cards are like saying, okay, how can you express though? Like, have you guys had a lot of fun together? Are you enjoying creating this relationship? Have they helped you, like that active service thing? Have they helped you when you really needed it? Has the shoe been on the other foot? Like, what about the passion? Like, um, in the romance, what about I keep getting like bedroom type of things. Maybe there's things that you really appreciate there. Um, with that Knight of Wands energy, there may be something you're appreciating there. With the Three of Cups, just things that maybe obstacles you have overcame, maybe things you've celebrated, maybe just like wanting, maybe just how like you guys feel like they're really good friends to you, just and you really appreciate that. And with that Page of Pentacles, um, just that you maybe just that you really enjoy doing things for them and seeing a smile on their face. Maybe it can be as simple as that. I feel like this advice was just trying to give you ideas on what to talk about because I did kind of feel like someone has kind of stunted that for you in the past, kind of embarrassing you or hurting your feelings whenever you tried to be more expressive in the past. So um, I feel like this was just trying to give you ideas on where you can talk about because I do feel like there is appreciation here. They just need to know these things. Um, and like I said, you don't have to like say it all at once. You don't have, hell, you could write it. Like you could write it or something, in a little book, and just give it to them in like a note. That way you don't have to say it if it's too hard for you to say. That could be part of that compromise that was in the advice for Pisces. That just kind of popped into my head. But hopefully this helps you guys. It didn't really feel like there was anything wrong here, just kind of misguided miscommunication type of thing, misunderstanding type of thing. So hopefully this will help you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you guys have a great night.